My, what awful lightning you have! All the better to make me look like I've had a stroke. Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about something a lot more serious than my last two videos, as you may have guessed by the title of this one. I'm going to be talking about anxiety and panic attacks. One of the things that I love so much about YouTube is that while in the rest of the world we still have this disgusting stigmatism of mental illness, a lot of people on YouTube talk about things like panic attacks, bullying, depression. I also feel that a lot of viewers share the same problems with the people they're subscribed to. So many YouTubers have made videos discussing these topics. Zoella, Tanya Burr, Louise Sprinkle of Glitter, Carrie Hope Fletcher, Emma Blackery, Hank Green, John Green, the list goes on. And they're all really inspirational for doing so. I myself have been suffering from anxiety and panic attacks for a really long time now. I reckon about 5 years, although I was trying to trace it. And although I remember when I became aware of it, looking back, I realised it had been happening for a long time before then. And I am by no means able to give definitive advice about how to cope with these things, but there are a load of things that I do which really help me, which I thought I'd pass on. For example, a couple of summers ago was when my anxiety really reached its peak. I never really left the house, I was miserable the whole time, I was terrified of even texting any of my friends. I completely holed myself up in my room and avoided the rest of the world because I didn't feel like I could cope with it. One of the things that helped me get through that period of my life, looked a bit weird but really helped me, was getting a pen and writing on myself lyrics, quotes from my favourite books or movies, anything that would make me feel better, tell me to be brave. And although it took me a longer time to recover, there were so many late nights where I stayed up doing that and then was able to get off to sleep when I know that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise. I've passed this tip on to other people in real life and a lot of them have said it's helped, so I'm giving this advice to you now. And it really helps calm you down when you're on the brink of collapsing. Similarly to that, another thing that has helped me get through everything in life is music. I made a playlist of music that made me feel happy and a playlist of music that made me feel calm and swore by them. I would recommend, again, looking on 8-tracks, using tags such as calm, sleep, and finding a playlist of really good songs. As terms of artists and the songs that I personally used, I would recommend The Civil Wars quite a bit. A lot of their songs are really calming. Also Ed Sheeran, Water's really great. And two songs that I listened to an awful lot were Gary Jules' Falling Awake and the Casanova Sessions version of Jason Mraz's If It Kills Me. Also, Ghost That We Knew by Mumford & Sons is a really great song, reminding you that, as the proverb says, this too shall pass. I will link to all of these songs down below, but like I said, it's a really personal thing, and even the experience of doing it really helps calm you down, so I definitely recommend that you make a much more personalised one for yourself. In terms of happy songs, again, it's really personal. For me, there was a lot of songs from Glee, a lot of songs from Wicked, songs from my childhood, just anything that reminded me of a time when I've been really happy. There are also other songs like Be Calm and Carry On by Fun. Both really help you feel so alive and like anything is possible, so I'd recommend both of those too. Defying Gravity. Other fun songs include loads of Little Mix ones, Wings, Change Your Life, We Are Who We Are, or a really good motivational songs. Florence and the Machine, Shake It Out, and Ben Howard's Keep Your Head Up and The Fear. Another thing that's so important and I can't stress enough is to tell someone. If you're in a situation and you feel like you're going to have a panic attack, let someone know. Let your friends know, or your mum or your dad or another member of your family. There are so many situations I've been in where I've had a panic attack and kept it completely to myself. If I just told one of my friends that was happening, I would have potentially prevented the whole thing, because for me, one of the main things that I feel when I'm having a panic attack is trapped, and by sharing that experience with someone else, you can prevent yourself from feeling so isolated. Also, keep active. Do something completely different. I know loads of people who feel way better after they've been for a run. I used to do yoga. For me at the moment, it's walking. I try to walk for at least half an hour every day. It gives you time to do the cliched thing and clear your head. You can listen to the songs that I've already talked about if you want. You can listen to something like a podcast, which will completely take your mind off of everything. You can just get out, have some fresh air, and there's a chance that you'll feel a lot better. These are all just me telling you things that have helped me personally and may therefore help you as well. And I would finally say to everyone, I don't know how to say it without sounding like such a cliche, but you will pull through no matter how bad it seems. If you disagree or agree with anything that I've said, let me know, because I'd really like to hear maybe other pieces of advice that people have. As I've said, I'm still struggling with it, so any new piece of advice is really welcome. So yeah, a lot more serious than my last two really casual vlogs. But for the future, I think I may stay in this sort of direction. Although I am mostly going to try and stick to the next 7 days of prescribed topics, there's a lot of other things that I really want to rant about, such as body image and the disgusting song and video combination that is Blurred Lines. So I may stray a bit from the challenges themselves, but I'm definitely going to keep up releasing a video a day. So make sure to stick around. Bye!